Jen start claiming this man as her best friend. Who's your best friend? Jan is sending your man June thirst traps. I don't give a fuck about no friends for real. We got into a car accident. Her breath smelled like weed and Doritos mixture. Tell your friend to get on my face before it's gonna be a problem. Straight up. She tried to, and then everybody else, respectfully.
Everything I do is for my woman. Anything I talk, where you talk, I go do.
Hey you guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Ijoma Chi. Today I'm going to be doing a story time. This specific story time is super juicy, so I would advise y'all to stay tuned because you really don't even want to miss out on any details in this story time. But before we get started, you know what I'm saying, like this video for more videos, comment any ideas or any suggestions on how you feel about this. Comment your opinion in the comment section below, and subscribe if you haven't already done so. Like, let's build the subscriber count. Let's increase it, because yeah. This story is a long story. We have backstories that lead up to the main story. So yeah, we're gonna start off with the backstory. I'm gonna give them code names. Obviously we don't want their real names to be out. So we have Jan, May, and March, K. Jan, May, March, K, Niger, June. And then we have my best friend, who's currently my best friend to this day. So I'm gonna just say her name because me and her have the same name. And you know what I'm saying, me and her are still locked in. The remainder, everybody else, except for March, everybody else, respectfully. The backstory. Me and Jan, back in the days when we were very young, we had secret animosity towards each other. We had no reason to have secret animosity towards each other. We just never really liked each other for real. And you know, I had my best friend Ijoma. Jan had her best friend May. So it was pretty much like they were close, I was close. If I was getting into it with May, Jan will come and try to, you know what I'm saying, have her bestie back, which is, you know what I'm saying? Who wouldn't? And vice versa. If I'm getting into it, or if my best friend is getting into it with Jan, I'm gonna go see her and have her back. So what's up? Like, you know what I'm saying? We grew up just having secret animosity towards each other. We never really liked each other. Had no reason to. We just never really liked each other for real. Around summer of 2018, we decided to put our differences to the side and be cool. I started to see that me and her started to build this bond, or like get extremely close, which now that I'm looking back at it, that was a red flag, because I don't even allow myself to open up to people like that. So being that I got so close with her was in such a small amount of time was a red flag. I'm gonna be honest with you, being the person that she is. But anyways, we move on. At that time, I was talking to somebody. We gonna call him June. And you know what I'm saying, he didn't live here. He lived in a different state. And you know, at that time where I was talking to him, we were like very strong. And I felt the need to introduce him to all of my friends. So I introduced him to my best friend. I introduced him to May. I introduced him to Jan. I introduced him to my sister. Like, I introduced him to a lot of people. And around that time as well, we had House Party, the app, where like you know what I'm saying, it's like a group call app, kind of like you can lock yourself in rooms with other people and stuff like that. Jen start claiming this man as her best friend. And you know what I'm saying, at the time I wasn't even really tripping on it for real, but now that I'm looking back at it, I said, best friend? Best friend? Who? Who's your best friend? I let it slide at the time, but now that I'm looking back at it, if a girl's sitting here claiming my man is her bestie, babes, and it's so funny to me because June talking mess about Jan, but we not even gonna talk about that. You know what I'm saying? We not gonna talk about that. We gonna continue the story. So yeah, they were at a point in time, they will be locked up in a room together. And so I'm just thinking, like, what are they possibly talking about that they're locked in a room together? You know what I'm saying? So I'll be talking to May and I'll be talking to my best friend Ijoma, like, I'm so confused why she feels the need to be locked in a room with my man. But we move, right? The term and the saying today is we move, because at that point, what can I even do? You know what I'm saying? At that point, I wasn't even a fighter. I don't fight. I'm not a confrontational person. So I just let certain shit slide. Word goes around like, oh, Jan is sending your man June thirst traps. Who? June? Gotta be July. Gotta be September or October. Can't be June sitting here accepting thirst traps from this girl Jan. It just cannot be. Let me go address June. You know what I'm saying? And then later or sooner or later I'll go address Jan. But let me go sit here and address June, because that's my man. So I'm asking him, I'm like, you're accepting nudes? Like, are you asking her for it? Is she just sending it to you? I'm so confused as to how that's being sent. And then he's like, she just sent it to me. I said, how would she just send it to you? Like, you're confusing me. How would she just send it to you? And then he's like, she just sent it to me. And I'm thinking like, okay, that is literally the type of person that she is. You know what I'm saying? I can't sit here and blame him. She would do that. You know what I'm saying? Not even only to me, but to several people as well. She would do that. So, couldn't really question him for real. So I go ask her, I said, why are you sending him thirst traps? Oh, 'cause that's my best friend. Just a whole bunch of nonsense. I said, girl, please shut the fuck up, because now you sound so dumb. But we move. I want y'all to keep in mind that I'm very young. And now I wouldn't sit here and introduce a dude that I'm talking to my friends or to my peoples unless I know for a fact that it is official. It's like, girl, why are you this, that, why you do this? I was delusional at the time. Why I decided to introduce him to someone that I barely became close with, I have no clue. I don't know. But, you know, we make mistakes, so don't go doing too much. And at that time, I was just like, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. I wasn't even tripping for it because, like I said, I wasn't even a confrontational person. I didn't want to lose my friends. You know what I'm saying? Now, I don't give a fuck about no friends for real. But at that time, I wanted friends. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't want to not be cool with her. So, she did that, yeah, but I still was cool with her. You know what I'm saying? So, that was the first red flag. At a point in time, May and Jan, they fell out. They weren't best friends anymore. And I would tell both of them, you know what I'm saying? Don't bring either one of y'all names up when I'm with y'all, because at that point, I'm friends with people that are not cool with each other. And so I'm in the middle of certain things. So when it comes to that, don't sit here and talk about one girl and one girl don't sit here and talk about her. You know what I'm saying? But it seemed like Jan continuously talking about May this, May that, May this, May that. I'm like, girl, like, I'm not going to be cool with you if you're going to keep talking about the girls, even to a point where I got into a car accident. This girl trying to... One day we went to a picnic and Jan picked me up from my house. We went to a picnic and May was also there. May left early. Okay, I feel like I didn't vividly explain too much of this part, but y'all probably are thinking, did you set this picnic up? Like, how are they at the same picnic? Why are they around each other? They go to the same church, both families. So Jan's family and May's family were both at this picnic because they attend the same church. That's why they were around each other, because of the, yeah. Jan wanted to go and follow her. We were in the car, followed her, and we got into a car accident. This girl trying to follow May and shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, that was red flag number 2. And then the last one was, I just called it quits with being her friend, because it's like, it's no way I'm gonna sit here and be your friend and we don't have no conversations about life. We don't have conversations about nothing but May. May. Every day, every hour, every second, every minute is May. Like, it's just so annoying. So I just completely caught it off with her. It's like, okay, it is what it is. I'm not gonna be cool with you. It is what it is. When I caught it, when we started being friends, I don't bring the girl up because I could care less about the girl. I didn't bring her up. I didn't care to bring her up. You know what I'm saying? I don't really care about the girl. But it seemed like my name was always brought up in certain situations. So she was using my name, flipping eggs with it, cooking it, doing a whole bunch of stuff with my name. And at a point in time, it was getting very, very irritating. So now, let's fast forward to the main event of how we led to this fight. I forgot to mention that from the summer of 2018 to the fight, that was a span of a year. A year after getting close, that's when the whole brawl and the whole fight took place. This day, I have a friend. We're gonna call her Kay. Kay invited me to her birthday party. And I already knew she was friends with Jan, and I knew Jan was gonna be there. And my sister is just sitting here telling me, like, you know what I'm saying, you're going to this party, act like you have sense, even though we know you don't have sense. At least act like you have sense. And don't, you know what I'm saying? Don't, you know what I'm saying? Don't even entertain her, you know what I'm saying? We know how she is. Don't entertain her, ignore her, and continue about your night so you don't have a bad night. I said, okay, cool. So I've come to a conclusion that I'm not a good storyteller because I miss out on key points. At this party, this was actually my first time seeing Jan since the fallout. That's the main reason as to why my sister was telling me, like, you know, you're gonna see her here. I know y'all really haven't seen each other since the fallout. Act like you have since. So that's pretty much why she was telling me, you know, be the bigger person. I went with May. I went with May there, and we were also with our friend March. And May, obviously, May's not cool with Jan, and they were best friends. May's not cool with Jan. March is not cool with Jan. No one's really cool with Jan that I'm around. So anyways, we get to the party, you know what I'm saying? We get there pretty early. So at this point, we're chilling. When we get there, you know what I'm saying? All the tables are pretty much empty. You can sit where you want to sit, you know what I'm saying? You're not assigned seats. You can sit where you want to sit. And so being the fact that you're not cool with me, you don't mess with me, I don't know why you would want to sit around me when there's all this space. So she got there, she sat at the table right next to us. I'm saying right next to us. And I'm saying there's 7, 8, 9 other tables around. You sit right here. Okay, I see where you want to be seen. I see exactly where you want to be seen. But we move. More people are starting to come. More people are starting to come. And at this point, we're dancing on the dance floor, vibing. Looking around, I see her right there. I see Jen standing right there again, right next to us. I'm like, girl, back up. Like, you don't have to be right here. There's a lot of space on this dance floor. You could be somewhere over there. Why are you here? My sister said, don't entertain her nonsense. That's why I said, okay, I'm not going to entertain her nonsense. At this point, the party is pretty much over. Me and May and March, we go to the bathroom because it's like, okay, we about to leave. Let's go to the bathroom first, make sure we looking good to leave and stuff, and then we gonna leave, right? Go to the bathroom, and the bathroom was upstairs. Party's downstairs. Bathroom was upstairs. We go upstairs to the bathroom, you know what I'm saying, use the bathroom, whatever. I come out and I see Jan with her friend. We gonna call her Naj. We gonna call her Naj. So I see her with her friend Naj or whatever. Okay, I'm like, okay, I don't really so much care. I walk past her and I hear her talking. And at this point in time, I'm just kind of just over her. I've been over her that whole night, but that one just kind of put the pudding on the cake for me. At this point, I'm just like, girl, I'm not gonna keep ignoring you. Like, I'm not gonna be the bigger person here. I'm sorry, I'm just not gonna be the bigger person. I'm like, why are you talking And we just pretty much going back and forth, and then she get in my face, and like with her, Jen is a heavy smoker. Like, she smokes a lot of weed every day. And you know, the type of people, like, the breath starts smelling like it. And like when you eat, it's like a mixture of weed and food. And her breath, I'm not even exaggerating. I'm being dead ass when I tell y'all this. Her breath smelled like weed and Doritos mixture. Ah! I said, back up, girl. Like, your breath literally stank. And I'm sitting here telling Naj, like, tell your friend to get on my face before it's gonna be a problem. Straight up. She's still on my face, so I gently, you know what I'm saying, pushed her. Like I said, I wasn't a confrontation. I'm about to fight. I don't fight. But if you're gonna make me fight, then I'm gonna fight respectfully. Anyways, I pushed her, and mind you, as this whole thing is going on, I'm with May and March. You know what I'm saying? So I gently her, and then she tried to, and then this is literally how it went. Like, I'm not even like bullshitting y'all. That's when her, which is Jan, and her ex-bestie May, they start. Then that's when Naj tried to jump in. So then March and Naj, they start fighting. At this point, I'm like blacked out. I don't know what I was doing. I was blacked out because it's like too much was going on. Mind y'all, this is a Nigerian birthday party. Nigerian aunties are there. Nigerian uncles are there. So it's like all this is going on, and it's like I had no clue what to do. I really didn't expect her to swing for real. Like, girl, we had a whole party. We could have set this whole shit up at a park or something. You want to fight me at a Nigerian party? You have no shame. So at that point, everybody stopped fighting and stuff like that. One of the friends, like, she wasn't with neither of our friends for real, but she separated us. So I was in the bathroom with my peoples, and she on the other side of the door, still trying to get inside to do round two. The first time wasn't enough for you. Go out. She said she gonna call the police or something. Her lawyer. Go out and call a lawyer. You swung first, did you not? So at the end of the day, who's getting charged? Yeah, so she wanted, like, she knocked on the door like, oh, round two. Ain't nobody gonna fight you. Like, we can literally set the whole thing up at the park or something like that. But as for around 2, yeah, at a party, at a Nigerian party that you have no shame of, it's not going, it's not happening. You would think after that whole situation, like, someone would stop talking. With Jan, she don't. Like, her month is like this. I don't know now if she stopped, I don't know. But as of that moment in time, all I know her for is, like, she don't stop. That's what happened. After that whole situation, I already kind of knew, like, girl, at this point, let's leave it alone. The girl never really gonna stop talking. It is what it is. Just move on with your life. So here we are today. We've moved on. I'm grown, I've been grown, and hopefully she grown over there where she at. And yeah, I really hope y'all enjoyed this video because, child, like, too much is going on here. If you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up, and I'll see y'all in my next video. Bye.